I never knew when we dropped down to the championship just how much football there was going to be. We're about to play our 7th match in the month of August alone, and we've got 3 in the coming 7 days. It's the EFL Cup second round against Colchester, then we're back in the league against Millwall on today's episode of Bottom to the Top. And welcome back, everyone, to episode number 57. I'm Mr. Cellophane. How are you doing? 4 matches in the league since we last saw each other. We've been alternating draws and wins. Wins by 2 goals apiece. Draws by, well, none. We started off with a 0-0 draw against West Brom. We had a ton of chances. The best one came off of the foot of Jadon Sancho, which he put straight across the goal mouth and wide. We bounced back at home with a 3-1 victory over Blackpool before drawing 3-3 against bottom of the table Rotherham. And then we beat Luton, a former Premier League side, as of last year, 2-0. We've got Colchester in the Cup. They are in League 2. This should be a pretty easy win. Millwall, meanwhile, are a bottom half team. We're continuing our march through the championship. Things have been going pretty well so far. We've been having a little difficulty settling on a starting 11 for the primary reason being even so few matches into the league season. Players have been coming to us talking about their playing time. Andres Garcia has been left out of the matchday squad today. We are attempting to sell him. A number of bids are in. He's negotiating contracts. We have him listed as an emergency backup, and he was still complaining that he was not playing enough first-team football. So we've done a ton of rotating through the first 3-4 weeks of this season, and we are not stopping for this match in the Cup. We're actually making a number of changes. We're going to have Brian Mayer start in goal for no other reason than we can. It's going to be Harvey Vale, who has been a stalwart for us at left back. He's going to stay there today. The first appearance of the season, though, for Roman Egan Riley, the 22-year-old we brought in over the summer. Aurelia Menda also going to get the start today. He featured in the first Cup match against Wrexham. And on the right-hand side, we are going to give Daniil Denisov the day off. Isaiah Fitzpatrick makes his second start at right back for the 20-year-old. Did pretty well the first time around. Craig Ross is going to pair with Dare Akande. Alex Iwobi will be ahead of them. Marco Morales is going to be on the bench. He has struggled a little bit through his first 4 matches. A 6.65 rating, no goal contributions as of yet. He's done some good things, but he has also been a little bit untidy with the ball, so we have to work on that with him. Guerrero and Burford are going to be up top, paired with Andre Lucas Gudjonsen. 5 goals, 1 assist in 6 appearances so far for the club. We have also left Jadon Sancho out of the squad. He is leading the team with 3 assists so far, been playing very well when we put him out there. In fact, his morale isn't frankly terrible for someone who wants to leave the team so badly. We just have not yet found a buyer for him. Can Guerrero go coast to coast? I think that he can. He's in the box, he shoots, and he scores. It's going to be his first goal of the season for the 19-year-old, his first ever goal for Fulham. Guerrero taking it the distance all by himself, showing the speed, which is one of the primary reasons we brought him in. A great finish as well. He caught Smith leaning to the right, could not course correct in time, and 2 minutes in, Colchester finds themselves down 1-0. First shot on goal for Fulham. Guerrero is going to get a second opportunity, this time from outside the box on a set piece, looking for the top corner, just a little bit too strong. It's going to sail over the goal and out for a Colchester goal kick. In fact, Colchester is leading us in XG, even though we are winning the match 1-0, and that was all on the hard work of Guerrero. I'm actually glad he was finally able to open his Fulham account. Gudjonsen on the corner, just a bit too strong on the header. Cannot get that down, but he'll probably get a second chance. Vale delivering it in. Gudjonsen does the same thing. Okay, maybe should have let that go through to Aurelia Amenda. Amenda is very good with those. Smith is going to have possession in the midfield as he drops it to Gordon. Colchester trying to make some positive movement on the pitch in a match that thus far has been all Fulham. Nashiri feeding it through. He's got Gold. Gold is in, but he cannot beat Meyer. In fact, he shoots that wide. Meyer coming out just enough to cut down the angle, and it led to a poor shot from Colchester. In fact, it's not even registering that as a shot on goal, which is a little bit odd, but it is, I guess, what it is. 10-1 your shots, actually, as Akonde picks it off. Gudjonsen, Guerrero feeding Burford. Burford is in as he splits the defense. He tries to poke it over Smith, but unfortunately cannot tuck it underneath that crossbar. 45 minutes is in the books. Guerrero's goal after 2 minutes is holding up as the lone tally of the match. It's Fulham 1, Colchester 0. We do appear to be suffering from the same malady that plagued us at Qasim Pasha. Is we absolutely dominate games in the run of play, but we don't necessarily translate that into a ton of goals. As a ball turned over, Martin, it ends up back with Toffolo across for Fox. They're going to work it around their back, throwing it forward, looking for Brennan. Egan Riley's going to step up. Guerrero across. Burford. Can he get Gudjonsen on a run? Kinda. Gudjonsen feeding it to the right. Fitzpatrick cutting it inside. He's going to lose it to Toffolo, but get it back before he loses it once again. Smith playing it back to his goalkeeper. Going to send it long. Vale is there to settle it down. Akonde flipping it forward, looking for Gudjonsen. Fox gets his head on it, turns it over though to Iwobi. Burford, Gudjonsen. Gudjonsen is in, and he's able to tuck it inside the far post. His 6th goal of the year in all competitions, and Gudjonsen gives Fulham the 2-0 lead. Probably going to look to switch things up in just a little bit, get some new bodies out there. A little bit concerned, looking at all that green, that our midfield, ratings-wise, just is not cutting the mustard. Brennan with the ball along the right-hand side, cutting it toward the middle. Ross is going to step in front of him, knock it away, but Chilvers will come away with it. Flipping it toward Martin. Amenda knotting it down. Brennan, though, able to rifle it in from just inside the edge of the box. His first goal of the year beats Meyer, and Colchester halves the Fulham lead 2-1. Yeah, not really loving what I saw from the midfield in the first 60 minutes or so. So Daria Kane is going to come off. He's going to make way for Luka Verbancic. Alex Iwobi doing kind of all right. He's going to replace Craig Ross, and we're going to bring in Marco Morales, give him the opportunity to redeem himself. We're going to leave all of our attackers on. Our defense has been generally doing a pretty good job as we head into the final 25 minutes of regulation in this match. We are still leading 2-1, 15 shots on goal to 4, 6 on target to 3. We are dominating the XG battle. Can we get another one? Corner kick, Vale, Amenda, just over the bar. So that is the 3rd corner kick that we have failed to take advantage of, and now a set piece for Colchester. Brennan sending it forward. King circling back for Brennan. Clark feeding King along the right wing. Looking in the middle. Burford will intercept. Egan Riley sending it forward. Morales knocking it down. He's got a couple of men ahead of him, including Gudjonsen. Morales, though, going to take it himself. His first goal of the season puts Fulham up 3-1. Hopefully that should wrap it up. Although Morales was like, Guerrero, you took it all the way? I can do that too. This time he does it up the left-hand side. Smith cheating over to his right, left that entire left side of the goal open, and Morales made him pay. 8 minutes left in this match, and it's all over except for the final whistle. But, of course, we're going to get another final third throw in. Fitzpatrick in the middle. Morales for Bancic. Circles away, feeding it to Vale. A heavy touch, though, and he cedes possession to Clark. Looking to flip it forward. Vale is going to chase that down as there are no Colchester players in the area. We've got 3.5 minutes left to play. Morales almost turning it over, but Gudjonsen tipping it toward Iwobi. Chilvers sweeps it away from him. Nashiri, Adeni, I don't even remember what his name is. Chilvers up the near sideline. Nashiri in the middle. King Clark, Brennan, back to Clark. He'll shoot from range, and he's going to rocket that over. Was it tipped by Brian Meyer? It was. Corner kick. Chilvers is going to take it. To deliver the in-swinger, looking near post, finds Nico Gordon, who sneaks it past Meyer, and it's now 3-2. I thought that Colchester might be going quietly into this good night. I was sorely mistaken. Meyer got his hand on it, but could not keep it out. 3-2 is your score. 7 minutes have been added on. Guerrero, free kick, looking for Bancic, far post. Saved by Smith, cleared by Fox. Nasiri carrying it forward. Fitzpatrick will take it away. Verbancic in the middle, right side Fitzpatrick. He'll stop, lay it back, looking for Morales. He's got him. Fitzpatrick once again. Burford gets away from some trouble. Back for Fitzpatrick. Deeper. Looking for Gudjonsen, and Gudjonsen's header is his 7th of the year, his 2nd on the night, and he restores the 2-goal Fulham lead. It's 4-2 in the 94th minute. Just like Colchester not going silently into that good night, neither are the Cottagers. Gudjonsen has been such a find. We're going to have to take a deeper look at him when this match is over, as the final couple of minutes of added time have ticked away. The final whistle has blown. 24-7 were your shots on goal. Most importantly, Fulham 4, Colchester 2. Bring on the third round. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Daniel Juarez, unhappy because he wants to play first-team football. We have played 5 matches in the league. He is featured in 3 of them. 2 of them starts. And yet, still not happy. We have a 46-game season. You will get plenty of time to play, especially if we sell Jadon Sancho, I think. Honestly, though, that's a problem we're going to have to deal with another time. The hopper is out. The draw is here for the third round of the Carabao Cup, and this is the round where the rest of the Premier League teams pop in. There are some Premier League teams in the second round. Those are the ones that were in the championship last year that have recently been promoted. I'm expecting a much tougher draw for us in round number 3. We are avoiding Arsenal. We're avoiding Everton, Leeds, although I think we could beat Leeds. No Chelsea, no Forest, no Newcastle, no Man City for us. Thank goodness. Give us Luton. Because I know we can beat Luton because we just did. Man United. Oh, God, I was hoping we could avoid Man United. We're going to be playing Man United at Old Trafford in round 3 of the Carabao Cup. It will be our biggest test of the season so far. And I hate that I keep just bringing you cup matches, but do we need to come back for Man United at Old Trafford? That might be fun. I mean, they are 11th in the Premier League. We beat them with Qasim Pasha. We beat them with Fulham. Totally different Fulham team, though. We have revamped. We are built to win the championship, not necessarily knock out Premier League competition in the Cup, but anything's possible. In fact, they scheduled that match for 6 days from now. So you know what? Forget about Millwall. We'll play that one off camera. We're coming back for Man U. We ended up being able to handle Millwall pretty easily, 4-2. We led 2-0 at halftime, but they scored 2 in fairly quick succession in the second half before Andre Lucas Gudjonsen broke the tie, making it 3-2. Federico Guerrero added an insurance goal in the 86th minute, so we remain unbeaten in the championship so far this year. Our 4 wins and 2 draws after 6 matches are good enough for second place, tied on points with Bristol City and Crystal Palace. Our goal difference is superior to every team in the league, with the exception of Sunderland. Theirs is the same as ours, and Norwich currently sitting in 7th place with a +10. Reading, however, 5 wins, 1 draw, 16 points, good enough for top of the table. Right now we are in that automatic promotion position that we wanted to be in. We obviously want to win the championship. There's a long road still to go. 40 matches in the league. Plus, we've got all the cups, including, well, we're in round 3 of the Carabao Cup. And we are going to be taking on Manchester United at Old Trafford as promised in just a minute. But first, another transfer window has slammed shut. Transfer day, or transfer deadline day, I should say, has come and gone. We did make some more moves. 4 players going out on loan, including Enes Sali. He is on his way to the Bundesliga. He will be playing for Mainz. They're going to be covering his full salary and paying us a 90 grand a month if they pay him, plus an optional future fee of 8.5 million pounds. Marco Tomasevic is heading off on loan to Hearts of Midlothian in Scotland. Eric Harrington, our 22-year-old goalkeeper, is headed off to Sheffield Wednesday for the rest of the season. And we have moved out Jadon Sancho. They're going to be contributing £195,000 per week in his salary, plus paying 75 grand a month. He's going to Arsenal. If he plays 30 matches for him, we're going to get paid 74 million pounds. I was kind of hoping to just be able to loan him out for the season and get him back and then have him be all happy to play for us once we are back in the Premier League. But he really wanted to go to Arsenal. We were unable to structure the loan with Arsenal without the fee. We did negotiate a deal with West Ham that didn't have it, but ultimately Arsenal was where Sancho wanted to go. So that's where he is. We did attempt to replace him, bringing in Jacopo Fazzini from Lecce for £13.5 million. He's a 26-year-old Italian international. He's got some speed and agility on him. Is he a Jadon Sancho? That is still to be determined, but he will be playing in the attacking midfield for us, and that's really all we were looking for. We also brought in 21-year-old Welsh international Damian Price to be our backup right back, also a reserve at center back, even though we do have quite a few of those already. But hey, the price was right. Basically free. And finally, a move looking toward the future. We paid 175 grand for the rights to Sebastian Gutierrez, a 19-year-old out of Colombia. He's going to be playing for our U19s while we see if he develops. Can we make it through to the 4th round of the Carabao Cup? I hope so. That is what we are talking about today. We are taking on Manchester United at Old Trafford, and this is the way our team is going to line up. Now, we were not able to include Damian Price. He is cup-tied. He is not available for this match. We're going to have Kovacevic in goal with Vale, Amanda Pollock, and Denisov. Reece Williams is out with an injury. As our back 4, Blanco, Akande, and Iwobi in the midfield. Fazzini is going to make his debut alongside Federico Guerrero and Andre Lucas Gudjansson. 8 goals in 8 appearances so far this year. Will be leading the line as our striker. We are on an attacking mentality because why not? Fazzini, we need to give him a number. How about number 13? Hopefully we'll turn the luck around. He's going to be lucky for us wearing that 13. We are in excellent form. Manchester United, not as much. 11th place in the Premier League. We are in 2nd in the Championship. We were in the Premier League, and we beat Man United when we faced them last season. Somebody probably should have told them they should have rotated their squad for the Cup against the Championship team. Onana in goal. Rashford and Højlund as their strikers. Mason Mount at the base of their midfield. Doesn't matter, though, because 25 minutes in, they haven't been able to do much offensively at all. In fact, after 30 minutes, just managing 4 shots on goal, 1 of them on target. They are beating us in the XG battle, but they are having trouble hitting the net. It's Martinez, leaving it for Badiashile. Almost taken away by Gudjansson. Sutalo with it. Again, under pressure. Yavi Guerra. Rashford with it. Carrying it deep. Beats Kovacevic, who can't make the stop. And Marcus Rashford picks up goal number 4 on the year. And Man U at home takes the 1-0 lead. I seriously thought Gudjansson was going to be able to make a play there. And Is that Alex Iwobi? No, it was a Conde stepping up. And Kovacevic, honestly, Kovacevic should have had that close to being offside, but not close enough. From the free kick, Amenda will get it up for Vale along the near side. His pass is blocked. In fact, he gets sandwiched between two Man U players. Mastoris plays it ahead for Rasmus Højlund. To the left, Martinez. Throwing it forward, Højlund is just going to run past the defense. Oh, what a save by Kovacevic on Marcus Rashford. Rashford had the sitter, but Kovacevic said nay. Would Kovacevic say nay? I don't even know what country he's from. Akandi picking off the pass, but he has his pocket picked by Højlund. Pollock, Iwobi, finding Denisov, and Denisov will have some room up that right wing. Denisov up the sideline, feeding it forward. Can't find Guerrero. Sutalo back for Onana to get it restarted for Man U. 3 minutes have been added on. We are in stoppage time here in the first half. Headed forward by Blanco, but Javi Guerra is going to take over. Enzo, Rashford, looking for Højlund. Højlund just faster than everybody. He tries to beat Kovacevic by popping it over him, and instead he goes over everything. And a goal kick as the first half comes to an end. 9-5, your shots on goal. Possession going the way of Manchester United. We did not do very much offensively in that half. Hopefully, we can turn it around in the second 45. The only goal on the board belongs to Marcus Rashford. Let's see if we can get it back. We're going to keep the same personnel out there. Lisandro Martinez is coming off for Ruggieri for Manchester United. I don't know if they're smelling themselves or there could have been something else with Martinez. Alex throwing it forward. Cleared away, but Mason Mount is going to track it down and look to turn and get things started again. Ruggieri with the ball, moving it toward the near sideline into the middle of Badiashile. Manchester United enjoying possession in the middle of the pitch. Rashford throwing it wide. Mastoris carrying it deep into the middle. Rashford will shoot, and Kovacevic with another masterful save. I mean, he didn't look good on the Rashford goal, but ever since then, he's not let anything by. Gudjonsson sends that clear. Denisov isn't going to be able to track that down as the highlight will come to a close. So far, 11-6, your shots on goal. Alex knocked away by Pollock. Akande ahead. Denisov in the middle. Gudjonsson. Guerrero behind the defense, feeding it forward, looking for Fazzini. He can't find him. Denisov nodding it down, but poked forward by Mount. Rashford with it. He's got Højlund charging up through the middle, and Højlund is in, and he is going to be, I believe, offside. Second goal of the season, if it counts, but I think VAR should overturn this, and they have. It has been disallowed. 2 changes being made by Manchester United. Højlund going up. Aureli Amenda kind of pulled up and let Højlund go offside. He felt the pass coming from Marcus Rashford. A throw-in on the near side. Ruggieri. Soraka. He's being chased after by Akande. Dropping it to Badiashile. Across for Schutalo. Skip. Enzo. Højlund. I think he was offside again. The save made. Acosta with the rebound. Kovacevic grabs it down, but Højlund was, in fact, onside for the second time. We are in minute number 67, and Gudjonsson not really getting it done. Daniel Juarez is going to take his place. Guerrero is getting a little tired. Tom Burford will take over. Alex Iwobi is going to replace Dario Akande on a yellow card. We're going to bring in Marco Morales as 3 changes to be made. Denisov is a little tired, but I don't know if I want to run the risk of playing anybody else. He is having a decent game, but 15 minutes left, and time is running out for Fulham to mount a comeback in this match. Now, we are taking on a Premier League side. We are not a Premier League team any longer. Onana to get it started. Sutalo on the right wing. He's got Diogo Dalot. When did he come in? Rasmus Højlund still in the match, still causing trouble. Man, is he fast. He's cut off, though. Blanco knocks it away. Højlund gets it back. Dalot, Enzo, touch pass over for Skip. He's covered by Fazzini, who's able to knock it away, but Sutalo gets the free ball. Dalot, Sutalo again. Enzo with it, dropping it back for Dalot along the far sideline. Sutalo. I mean, Manchester United is just ceding position. They're content to hold on to the ball in the middle third. Enzo ahead. Højlund is in. Højlund's going to shoot. He's going to rocket it off of the frame of the goal. It's going to go out for a throw-in. Wait, a throw-in for Man U? I don't know, but we're going super attacking. 5 minutes to be added on at the end of this match. I would change the shape, but we all know that doesn't really do anything in the final 5 minutes. And all the time added on is going to fall by the wayside. Just 2 shots in the last 20 minutes or so of that match. And the Marcus Rashford goal is going to hold up. 1-0 is your score. We are bounced out of the third round of the Carabao Cup. We made it deeper than we were expected. We made a good showing of ourselves. So the board, well, they're still happy. Well, that just means that we can focus on the league. We do have Coventry in a couple of days. We're going to play that offline. A big match against top of the table Reading at the end of the month of September. However, there are 46 matches. We do have another cup competition in the FA Cup coming up later on in the year. So I think we're going to skip ahead to the end of the month of October for the next episode. We're taking on Charlton Athletic at home, Swansea on the road. Hopefully we are at the top of the championship table by then. And I also hope we're still undefeated in the league by then. That may be asking a little bit too much, but a fella can dream. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications, do everything you can to help support the channel. You know it's greatly appreciated. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.